What's up everybody, it's Kat, and today I want to talk about the lovely topic of dysphoria. I want to talk about dysphoria because a lot of the time I see the question, what is dysphoria? But the only response the person ever gets is the textbook response. And if you still have no idea what I'm talking about, the textbook response of dysphoria provided by the lovely Psychology Today says that gender dysphoria is defined by strong, persistent feelings of identification with the opposite gender and discomfort with one's own assigned sex that results in significant distress or impairment. Great definition, am I right? But it got me thinking, or just this whole thing got me thinking, when these people ask this question about what dysphoria is, do they really want to know the textbook definition, or are they actually trying to figure out what it's like? Which is a difficult thing to do because dysphoria is one of those things where you will never be able to fully understand it 100% unless if you have it and are affected by it yourself. So I got my brain thinking, and I came up with maybe an analogy that can help those who don't have dysphoria understand it. Because, you know, this is dysphoria. Hi, I love you. Not really. Not a lot of people have this. This right here, this is depression. There's a good amount of people that have this and know what it's like to have depression. And, you know, especially for me, these two things kind of came hand in hand. I got this. Because of this, maybe, possibly not. But they're both there. And they both affected and acted with me in really similar ways. So I thought I would use depression right here to help you all understand what dysphoria is like for someone who has it. Okay, so with dysphoria, it comes in so many different strengths. There's a phone ringing. Okay, dysphoria is really similar to depression in that there are different strengths of it. It can be triggered by different things. It comes in waves. It literally attacks you. And it's not always visibly present. So diving into that, it has different strengths and is triggered by different things. Dysphoria. I particularly have no dysphoria anymore. It doesn't after getting top surgery and being on testosterone, the things that I was dysphoric about have been fixed, you can say. Does that mean it's completely gone? No, there are times when little things trigger it, but most of the time it's not there, or it's at a very weak strength when it comes to affecting me. That, on the other hand, right in between being on testosterone and right before top surgery, probably the worst dysphoria I had ever had, because I was feeling good in my body most of the time, but there was that one thing that was really bringing me down. So certain things trigger it. Not everything triggers it. Also, not everything, there's different strengths of it, how much dysphoria you have for a specific thing. And it's not the same with every single person. It's very personal. And I think what's the most frighteningly similar to depression is that dysphoria comes in waves and it is not always present. It's there and it's piggybacking on you, but it's not necessarily bothering you until that one moment when it decides oh, I'm gonna ride on your shoulders or something. I'm gonna be in the forefront and be right there and gonna be bothering you. And I think that's a really strong misconception with dysphoria, is that it is always there and always at the same strength and always discomforting you the same way. It is not. It builds up and you have and then it just gets to the point where you have a cracking moment and you literally cannot do anything, because it's so bad and it's just affecting you so strongly. And I think that's the key thing that really connects it to depression in similarity, is that you break for the time being. You can't do anything until it goes back to piggybacking on you again. It's like the change in your pocket that is there, and you have it on you, maybe for a purpose, I don't know. You have it with you, and you have it with you. But you just can't seem to get rid of it. And then it gets heavier and heavier and heavier because you just keep collecting all that change. And you can deal with it for a while, but then eventually it gets so heavy that you just need to empty out your pocket and everything has to come out. And That's the biggest connection between the two. And I'm not really sure if this video helps you understand how dysphoria affects people at all. That's how it personally affected me, and that's the only way I figured I could help those who don't have dysphoria sort of understand it. Because, you know, you might not have dysphoria, you might have depression. Think of it, not necessarily think of it as depression, but it has a lot of similarities to depression. At least mine did. So I'm gonna stop talking, and I'll see you soon. Bye.